Hey everybody, it's Dave from Chef's Bonus. Enjoying the beautiful spring weather out here. You can see my breath because it's cold, because it's New England. But hey, we are going to cook up some awesome food today. I'm really excited about it. First time I've done this on the 360. Do I always say that? I feel like I always say that. But this is going to be really cool. I'm really excited about it. This is the first time I busted this out in a little bit. Nice and hot. You can see all that beautiful steel shimmering in the morning glow. So I'm going to get my oil down. This nice and hot. Kind of did a little spring cleanup on this yesterday. Scraped off any residue that I had. I just want to spread this around, get a nice burn going. But we are going to make some amazing pupusas today. That's going to be fun. So the first thing that we're going to do with that is, now that this is raging hot, I turned it down to medium, but I had it rocking on high. I've got about 3 pounds of trimmed pork shoulder, boneless pork shoulder that I diced up. And I'm going to cook this, and I want it to get all nice and crusty. Oh, man down. It just flew off. It's a windy day out here, so don't mind me if things get blown around. I also feel like I'm always yelling in these videos. Am I always yelling? But that's beautiful. Love pork. My favorite animal. Good amount of salt. Pepper. Fresh ground pepper. Smells good. So, do this a little spin. I want all that fat to get nice and crispy. Render this down. It'd be beautiful. Got this oversized press. Put that on there. Cover it up. I'm going to keep it. No, I'm not going to let any of this out. I'm going to keep that closed up. I want to get that super, super crisp. And then after that, I've got the pupusa dough, which we're going to mix together the stuffing. I've got some, where is it? I've got my cheese, got some refried beans, and I've got some peppers and onions I'm going to mix in here. I'm actually going to hit it with a little bit of vinegar, and then I'm going to put it all together in the food processor and chop it all up, make it all delicious. So that's where we're at. Let's get in here. All right. It's starting to cook. Man overboard. I'm actually going to turn this up. Really let that crisp up and render down. Whoa, there we go. Look at that. Crisping up. All right, this is almost ready. Give it another like 10 minutes. Reduce down. I'll hit it with some vinegar, and then we'll grind it all up. Woo! Ho ho! All right, these are getting nice and crispy. Hit them with a little vinegar. Let that reduce down. Wow! Woo-wee! That'll clear out your sinuses right there, I'll tell you. Ha ha! Let you know you're alive. Let you know you're alive. It's gonna have beautiful consistency. Oh. I just want to add my peppers and onions to the mix. I just want these to soften a little bit. I want them to still be a little al dente. I'm going to keep the refried beans cold and put those into the food processor And then I made this curtido. It's pickled onions, cabbage, and carrots with some dried oregano and salt. Really simple to make, but it has a ton of flavor. And it really, you know, this is going to be so rich as a stuffing in the pupusas and the corn. This really offsets it with the pickle and the vinegar. So let's cover this up and let it cook. Take this off. Grind this up into a paste with my refried beans. A little bit of cilantro, oregano. I'll be back. All right, so it's a really cold day. Trying to get this my dough to stay hot, which it's not doing. So I'm adding a little warm water. Just want to mix this around. It's like a brick right now. Want to make it more pliable. Should feel like Play-Doh, like clay. All right, get my cup, get my stuffing. I'm gonna form it back into a ball. Then you want to like pat it down flat. To a disc. Taking these and dropping them down. So, like I said, a little bit bigger than a golf ball size. Well, hopefully I haven't done my El Salvadorian friends a disservice here, which I totally have on some of these, but they're starting to come around. Note to self, don't make pupusas in 30-degree weather. Good thing about the 360 though is that it's like a huge skillet, so it gets nice and hot, stays hot for when I want to make these. There we go. These are looking good. These guys are going to get topped with a little bit of curtido pickle. And that's going to be your stuffed pupusas.